Did I hear you correctly that you said most of those reports I made, I was a suspect? So they're tampering with evidence?
What?
You said, did I hear you correctly that said, you said that most of those reports, I'm a suspect?
And most of them I've seen, you're with criminal trespass.
Okay, so they're tampering with evidence. They're making me the suspect when I'm reporting crimes.
No, it was
No,
trespass from shelters.
what shelters did I get a trespass from? Because in the hospital, they had evidence that the shelter lied on me, but they weren't doing anything with the evidence. Because they said I was blocking traffic, and I wasn't blocking traffic, and I reported it to the police that I was getting railroaded.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to figure out is why the police keeps covering for this, withholding evidence, tampering with evidence, which is a felony.
Any evidence, man.
Well, if I already reported that the shelter was lying on me and I'm getting railroaded, why haven't I had a call from an investigator, and why do they list me as a suspect? That's tampering with evidence, and that's a felony. When I reported that CPS was not withholding my child custody rights, well, withholding my rights for my child custody, and then lied on me, why are all these reports falling through the crack, and then they have me listed as a suspect? So maybe somebody is tampering with evidence, because if I have all these reports that aren't getting investigated and they trying to make me the suspect to cover for them, that's a felony. I'm sorry, what's your badge number again?
He's gonna get it to you in just a second.
Okay, good. And then I told you about the false arrest. Maybe this is the problem. Because I have multiple false arrests. Maybe the police department's behind some abuse. Because if I have police reports off in the false arrests in the teens, and then instead of putting the truth, they have me as a suspect, that's the problem here. Well, wait, now it has escalated. I need to report some malfeasance with the police department. Tampering with evidence. So if I have a problem with them giving me documenting, they can criminal trespass me again, he said. So they're trying to take control of the corruption by criminal trespassing me. So the feds need to be on them and give them the consequences they deserve. Because you don't take bribes and keep on criminal trespassing someone and violating their life for profit. So I go to domestic violence places, and then they deny me services so I can stay in the abuse and stay in the corruption, stay away from my daughter, knowing she's not in a healthy environment, emotionally abusive when the lady had bruises on her. I just gotta sit in that while the police department enforce it. And the courts and CPS. So I just gotta sit in there and take it and think it's okay. And a lot of other watchers, if you were a mother and you had to live with your child being in an environment like that, how would you take it? Would you fight for her every day? And a police officer that wouldn't even take the report of the corruption with the court is right here, right now, helping with the report. Where I'm a suspect in most of them. Good thing I have this channel to see how often these police lie on me and the multiple false arrests. And the investigators are too cowardly to even call me. So I'm a suspect. That's what he said.
What's your home address?
Jason Gardner of Vivid Images, Baton Rouge. I have a harassment case.
Slow down.
Okay.
You said Jason,
Gardner.
you know his address?
He owns Vivid Images, Baton Rouge.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, can you Google it? The address is, I think 2162 Beaumont Street, something Beaumont Street, and it could be Googled.
Is it here in Dallas?
It's in Louisiana.
So he lives in Louisiana and he's harassing you here?
Well, I don't know how he's doing it, where he's living, but I think he lives in Louisiana. The bottom line is I have multiple false arrests.
Okay.
The bottom
You know his
line is I
number?
was sitting at a support group and went to jail there,
You know his number?
and the police came and lied on me and gave me a criminal
You know his
trespass.
phone number?
I don't call it, you can Google it. It's all,
Okay.
Google. You can easily get it. He's a prominent man. He has his own business, Vivid
His
Images.
case number. You got it? You call it through?
So I'm actually gonna get a call from an investigator because tampering with evidence is a felony. And you guys have been doing it long
You
enough.
gotta prove that, there's gotta be proof that.
Every time you have two officers
gonna
here
do a
that
report,
tamper with
ma'am.
evidence.
Ma'am, I'm gonna do a report, okay?
Yeah, and he's telling you to give me a criminal trespass if I won't take this and leave. He already know to give me a criminal trespass. That's why I have so many of them. Okay, so this is 217-539-2021. And I don't understand why I get mistreated when I go to jail too.
Ma'am,
What's your name?
that's your case number.
Okay, what's your name?
Lieutenant Allen. Okay, I'm the watch commander, okay?
Okay, what's your name?
I just told you, Lieutenant Allen.
Okay, and your badge number?
7964.
Okay,
That's
796.
your case number, okay? We're gonna investigate, he gave you information, you gotta give him time to do the report.
Oh, okay.
That's all the information that we have, we just got the information from you, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a crime to report police committing crimes.
All right,
Is it a crime?
I'm sorry?
Oh, I mean, people look like they're very upset with me. I didn't know it was a crime to report police officers committing crimes.
We got your information.
Yeah.
That's all we can do, okay?
Yeah, so if it becomes a crime when you report police officers doing crime, what does that do for the world? Okay, thank you. You too.